Okay, we just resolved things with Dia, right?
Did you manage to get Holden to withdraw the price?
Convince him to remove the bounty on your head.
He called. Wait a minute.
I guess I didn't quick save after I had this conversation. Do I want the points? I don't remember what she gives me.
I can.
Let me find out what she gives me. I don't remember. Was it like a grenade? Was it an energy projector? It might actually be worth, if that's what it was. Because it doesn't really tell me. Yeah, I think it's probably worth. All right, we'll quick save that. All right. Let's see. Bendak, we'll come back to that. For Bastila. Okay, I think we literally are just supposed to go to the hidden back base now. So let's make our way back to the lower city. KOTOR! Yeah, buddy. Make our way back. And we got to... We don't need to go back to the upper city cantina. Don't think we need to do anything at the clinic. Yeah, we just need to go to the hidden back base. So I think we already went through like all of the apartments in the lower city. And did all that stuff there, and we went through the cantina and got the bounties. I don't think there was anything left to do in the cantina. It was just Zach's. So we'll just go straight to the hidden back base. And that is that way. I'm running. Don't want to listen to those racists. We'll just move along. Let's go down here. Don't think I need to do anything that way. Yeah, that's the Volker base. Don't need to do anything that way. I think it's just either we go to the Undercity or the hidden back base, but I think we gotta go to the hidden back base first, so. She already said I could go
in
right?
and speak to Gaddon if you want.
Yeah.
Just remember to be on your best behavior.
I should say it like
the
that.
Hidden Becks are watching you.
Well. Say it like that, jeez. All right. Gaddon Thex Bex.
You
heard what the Volkers are putting up as a prize to the one of the Supris, a captured Republic soldier. Do you know how much she'd bring on the galactic slaver market?
What are these guys?
I can't believe the traitor Bradrick used to be one of us. Gaddon may be old and blind, but I'd rather follow him than a turncoat like Bradrick.
The sword prices is coming up. We'll show those Volkers who's in charge here. But we win half the people following Bradrick will desert him.
Fair.
I don't deal in slaves, but that Republic soldier Bradrick's offering as a prize would be worth a lot of credits to the right buyer. Bradrick is nothing but scum! I don't know why those walkers follow him. Yeah, he's 10 times the man he is.
Let's just take a look around this base. Standard door. Okay. Okay. Locked. These guys are all probably say about the same thing. Control room locked. Standard door. Hello, Bastille cylinder. Oh. Grenades in 1 credit. Very nice.
They said I've wiped the focus out long ago. But Captain Tech thought he could reason with magic and prevent a war. Guess we know better now.
You guys probably say the same thing. Security door locked. Nice. Alright. Alright, Gatton. Oh. 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 What was that?
Hold it right there. Who are you? And what is your business with Gadden?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide
I
mission.
gotta fix
You're
those
too
tables,
trusting,
man.
Gadden. Brezhik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadden if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brezhik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help?
But can you? Can you really look after yourself being blind? I think you can, but you know, I don't know, maybe choose better words. You have problems with the Sith?
A foreign army invades Taris, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet?
True, though.
You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brezhik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen.
I need some information on those Republic escape pods that crashed into the Undercity.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadden. They might be working for the Sith.
Whoa!
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda.
Don't worry, I'm not working with the Sith.
I suppose I could tell you what I know.
Good.
It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash.
He said
We
it!
Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
Bastille is a slave? What will happen to her now?
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila is just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brezhik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
Swoop race? What does that have to do with it?
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brezhik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brezhik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
Gaddon, can you help me with this?
I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
What is going on with that table? It's overlapping mods. I need to fix it. What are you proposing?
The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
How am I supposed to get inside the Vulkar base?
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
Where can I find her?
She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your
They're
best
getting
bet is to
food.
look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
I got past the upper city guard, no problem.
A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
The table's fine. It's just a little crispy. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know what you're talking about, pilot.
Just a little.
What do you want with the Sith uniforms?
I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle.
Okay, I'll trade the uniforms for the papers.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I want to ask you some questions.
Your time would probably be better spent going after the prototype swoop engine the Vulkars stole from us. But I'll answer your questions if I can.
Okay. Is there something wrong with your eyes?
Very tactful. Are you itching for a fight or something?
How dare you? I should kill you where you stand.
Calm down, Zerdra. I'm not ashamed of what I've become.
I could have said the other. That one was way ruder.
I lost my eyes in a swoop racing crash. I rely on these artificial replacements to see now. But my blindness was not the worst consequence of my accident. My affliction was what eventually led to this war between my Becks and the Vulkars.
What do you mean?
When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the Hidden Becks and let Brejik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang, and I knew Brejik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Brejik didn't agree with me. In a rage, he left to join our arch-rivals, the Black Vulkars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulkar gang.
But why start a gang war with the Becks?
Brejik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
Don't fool yourself, Gaddon. Brejik wants to control the lower city gangs. If you'd stepped down, he'd have led the Becks against the Vulkars. He wanted this war, one way or another.
I know you're right, Zerdra. Brejik won't rest until I am dead and the Becks are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal.
I'll fix it. I want to ask you something else.
Your time would probably be better spent going after the prototype swoop engine the Vulkars stole from us. But I'll answer your questions if I can.
You said you were having problems with the Sith?
A foreign army invades Taris, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war.
Except for the papers that I need to get down to the Undercity.
He and his Vulkars won't listen.
Some more
Your
questions.
time would... When I lost my... But in...
Sounds like Brejik is acting like a spoiled brat.
Brejik is a proud man. My decision was a public...
Something else. Is there any way off this planet?
Not while the Sith quarantine is in place. Even the fastest smuggler ships can't break the blockade of the fleet surrounding the planet without the proper launch codes. Any ship leaving the Taris atmosphere without the proper codes would be instantly disintegrated by blaster cannons fired by the Sith fleet's automated targeting systems.
Some more questions. I'll be back when I get the prototype accelerator.
I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
Fair enough. All right, cool. Anything you want to say,
You
Zerja?
can speak to Gadden if you want, but I've got my eye on you.
Okay. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Looks like we're on our way to the Undercity. I don't think there's anything else left to do here in the lower city for now. Double check. I'm gonna talk to Karth a little bit.
Yes, what's on your mind? Taris? What? You got...
Yeah, he's got nothing else to talk about. Yeah, it looks like we're just kind of heading down to the Undercity. So let's go. Yeah, I was scared about running over this way where these turrets are, but I think we're fine. Unless, like, I decide to, like, fight them. I think I can, like, instigate a fight if I want. Oh, hold on. Just in case something crazy happens, let me open my death counter.